Hi, I'm Raleigh Brown. I'm here with Charlie the dog, who you can see right behind me, right there, right below my index finger. And we are here for another curve flattening concert, number 600 and something, I think 610. And it is a damp and was very rainy here kind of morning earlier, but the rain has backed off a little bit. So Charlie and I got to go to the park and see Maxie and hung out a little bit. And I see lots of folks are coming in here. It's good to see you all. Keith Shaw and Jambone Jim and Steve DeHaas are here on YouTube. And Pam Zappardino, Linda Pasqua-Blaze, Steve Edelman, Jay Dusenberry out there in the Monterey area, I think, kind of south of San Francisco. And Carol Pratt is here, and Jack Haas again up there in Connecticut, and Charlie Bryant, the hippest of the hip, and Deb Levy Clark, my dear friend, who I should mention, most of the promo shots that show up before these concerts are taken by Deb Levy Clark. She took some wonderful photos. Bob McKenna is here, and Cindy Dinsmore up there in the Bethlehem area. And Cindy says hello to Linda Pasqua-Blaze. Everybody around here knows Linda Pasqua-Blaze. She has a wide network of friends, one of whom is me. And Bernd Bookman is here from Germany, and Warren and Janelle are here. Ken Nashif, Margot Lemieux, Judy Wong, and Heidi McClure in Monument, Colorado. And Jerry is here too, Jerry Wordman. And Ruben Musgrave, my good buddy down there in the Richmond area, and Audrey Bernheimer back home in the Philly area again, and Lori Payne and Michael Tierson. So here we all are. It's already a good crowd, and I will get going with some music. So, and I never remember who requests what, but somebody requested John Sebastian. Now, I heard this song first live by John Sebastian at Woodstock. He was one of the first kind of just solo guys who got up on stage on Saturday, late morning, early afternoon. And I think he opened up with this song, and I heard the song, and I said, I have to find that song somewhere and learn it. And then like a few months later, he came out with his first album, and that was on it. So it's called How Have You Been? How have you been, my darling young children, while I have been away in the West? Though we are strangers, I feel like I know you by the way that you greet me and offer to feed me, and eagerly ask if I'll stay for a rest. Now set yourselves down in a pile here before me. I wish I had presents for each of your smiles, but I have been traveling without much to carry. Just a beat-up guitar case with tape on the sides, a bag, a few signs to help me get right. But here are some beads from the throat of a princess who lived in the time of 200 BC. So take them and wear them, and be sure that you share them, 'cause I give them in the hopes you may grow up to be as lovely as the lady who gave them to me. Here is a strange European guitar string I found it on the floor of a club in Marseille. It's fat for the third string, skinny for the fourth string. But I kept it in the hopes I might use it someday. Ain't it funny how people just keep things that way? And here is a turtle from the Long Island Expressway. He tells me his home has been covered in tar. So I brought him along on the back of my suitcase. And he says that he'd like to live here in your yard. At long last, his life won't be quite so hard. So how have you been, my darling young children, while I have been away in the West? Though we are strangers, I feel like I know you by the way that you greet me and offer to feed me, and eagerly ask if I'll stay for a rest. By the way that you greet me and offer to feed me, eagerly ask if I'll stay. How Have You Been by John Sebastian. And I neglected to clink you, so here's the clinkophonic mug. I clink you in the name of good fellowship and good fortune and all things good. So let me see if I'm missing anybody here. I think I'm missing a bunch of people. So Linda, Cindy should be able to see your hello for her own self. And Ann Mintz is here, and Kate Mack, and Kathy Marzik, and Mike Verbick, and Donna Bergman, and Rhonda Scott Merrick, who has the next request here. And Aretta and Ron are here, and Steve Davidson, who I haven't seen for a while. Hi, Steve. And Dave Mason over there in Scotland. It must be mid-afternoon there. And Michael Miller from down there in North Carolina. And Tom Albright's here. And Cozy Sheridan, my dear friend. She's only here for a few minutes because she's probably going out for a long hike, if I don't miss my guess. And Karen Beatty, my dear friend, is here. And Nancy Daynard up there in Schoharie, New York. And Warren and Janelle, I think I said. Debbie Moore, Pam Zappardino, I think I said hi to most of you. Bunny Barnes is here. She's getting ready for a gig at Maxwell's on Main in Doylestown, PA. And if you're in the area, you might want to go down there this afternoon. And Cozy says, happy almost birthday. Thank you. I almost thank you. Still a week or so off. And Mark Steele is here. And Rich Fowler. And Kate Petrella. And Donna Greenberg. And the bloke from England. And like that. And Cozy says I would be correct. So she is indeed going out for her hike. Aisling Bain is here. I haven't seen you for a while. Robert Levy, and Rhonda Scott Merrick, I said, I think. And like that. Okay. So next up, Rhonda Scott Merrick had requested Wild Mountain Thyme and The Water is Wide. And those two make a pretty good medley. So we will do it that way. Two songs for the price of one. Wild Mountain Thyme and The Water is Wide. Going out there for Rhonda Scott Merrick. So next up, usually amidst the requests, usually some thoughtful person says, why don't you just play one of your own songs, your own favorite song of yours? And that favorite song changes from day to day and week to week, but this one's a favorite this morning, so did that for you. In the mornings I walk and I cry. The world is a beautiful place. I am moved by the lives passing by. The world is a beautiful place. When I was young, a wild girl graced my bed. The world is a beautiful place. It was rapture and joy that she spread. The world is a beautiful place. But her wild heart led her away. The world is a beautiful place. She was too incandescent to stay. The world is a beautiful place. And then one night when I felt so alone, the world is a beautiful place. She appeared like a wraith at my door. The world is a beautiful place. And her love was so fierce on that night, and I never saw her again. For a while, her brilliance blessed my life, and I think of her still now and then. And in the mornings I walk and I cry. The world is a beautiful place. The world is a beautiful place. Charlie Coke's here. He says, thanks for playing that. Water is Wide. Yeah, there's a bunch of keys you can play that song in and have it be nice. I'm sure it'd sound great in drop D. See if I'm missing anybody else here. I said hi to Linda Worcester, I'm pretty sure. Steve Edelman just coming in. And like that. Okay, Rob Horowitz. Hi, Rob. Rob just took a lesson recently. I hope that's not breaking confidentiality. And like that. Okay, so it's time for some announcements here. As usual, there is a PayPal link right there and a Venmo link if you'd like to donate a little something to help to help keep the lights on and pay the Ecamm Live bill and make sure Charlie has enough dog treats and stuff like that. Charlie has moved off the chair now, I note. He's on the floor. And you see that there. It's always there. You guys know that. You're here all the time. So, the Invisibles are Kit Serikaku, Judith Fox, Joel Biget, Mario Prue, George Young, and I think that's it. Ron and Aretta are here, real, and they're on my feed, so that's cool. So announcements-wise, I will be playing at Percy Patchworks Coffee House here in Percy, Pennsylvania. I say here because Percy and Sellersville are the twin cities of mid to upper Bucks. And that'll be on the 17th. That's a Saturday night. Bunny Barnes will be the opening act, and that should be fun. And if you're in the area, come on out. If you're not and you have friends in the area, tell them about it. So that's February 17th. And that's about all I have to say. I'm going to share something with you now that just in the interests of keeping you informed. You know, when I hear that somebody is sick or having surgery or even when somebody dies, I'm always curious about it, and I want to know how serious it is, all those kind of things. And a lot of times people are very closed-mouthed about it, and it's just not who I am, so I kind of come right out with things. So tomorrow, I have to have hernia repair surgery, and that matters to this concert series because I probably won't be having a concert on Wednesday. I'm hoping that I'll be okay to have one next Sunday. I've talked with a lot of people about this surgery who have had it, and the responses vary from I went home and slept all afternoon, then got up and cooked dinner, to I couldn't do anything for 4 weeks. So I know people have all these different things, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that I have the Steve Edmonds version, which is getting up that afternoon and making dinner. But we'll see how it goes. And my good buddy Jay Ansel is going to drive me to the hospital and bring me back. And that's just in the interests of keeping you informed. I hope it's not too much information for you. So Bunny Barnes goes Grandview, and I go, no, Doylestown Hospital. Long story, Bunny. I'll explain sometime. So the schedule is, I'm on right now. Cozy and Charlie are on Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. That's Charlie Koch, who's here with us right now, and Cozy Sheridan, who was here with us a little while ago. I see my niece, Jody Lewandowski, is here. Hi, Jody. And I don't know if that means that Mia and Eli or anyone else is there too, but hello to the whole Lewandowski clan. And Bruce Armstrong is here on YouTube. And like that. So I have to get in. We're going to use the electronic tuner. That's what I thought. Okay. So I'm always up for a challenge, and the challenge this week was Warren and/or Janelle asking for the song "Till There Was You." Now, a lot of people know "Till There Was You" as a Beatles song, but of course it comes from way before then, maybe from the 1940s. And so I just worked up a little arrangement. At first I thought I'd do it in C, but then I thought, no, key of G is going to be really good for this one. So here we go with a short version of Till There Was You. Till There Was You. I don't know who wrote that. Maybe Carol Pred does. And I can see all the all the inguinal hernia information coming in. I'll go back and read this afterwards, and like that. So Till There Was You. So next up we have I think it was Michael Miller who requested a Townes Van Zandt song, and you know, I was thinking about this song because I associate this song with my old friend Saul Brody, and Saul used to play this. Jay Ansel and I used to be Saul's backup band part of the time, and I've been thinking about Saul because his wife just passed away, and I know what a hard time that can be. So, sending this one out there for Saul. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. In the night forlorn are the mornings born, and the morning shines with the lights of love. You will miss the sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. My lady's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Loop and Lil agree, she's a sight to see, and a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. Townes Van Zandt, If I Needed You, by Townes Van Zandt. And we got one more for you here, and This was a request by my buddy David Arthur Ratcliffe over in the UK. I don't know if he's here today. He might have to tune in later and hear the replay. Just taking a quick look back, seeing who I might have missed, if anybody. I think I did pretty good. Marjorie Sprouse is here on YouTube. I didn't see that. And I do appreciate you guys joining me. Lori Payne. And hopefully David will hear this later. So be happy and be healthy, be brave and be calm, be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. I'm expecting to do a lot of napping in the next few days. So thank you for joining me. It's always good to see you all. And I will hope to be back by next Sunday. If I'm miraculously better by Wednesday, I'll put something up on Tuesday and do a concert on Wednesday. But otherwise, it'll probably be a little while. And I'll send out news when I can, or my friends will. Okay. Love you all. Have a great week. Bye-bye.